It's still working. There we go. So anyway, we're going to finish up this conclusion. Good night, Lance.
Good night, gentlemen.
Good night, Percy.
Good night.
Ned, thanks for your email and your comments on
did you save
John
that?
Edwards, the Turd Sunday.
Did you save Ned's email, the little segment we just
No, I didn't.
Well, then it's not going to be on the air.
Well, hang on. I can call it back up.
Call it back up and read it, man.
Yeah. I just got to get the document back up here.
You've got to do it justice.
Well, just keep talking while I call it back up here.
Talent on loan from God.
Yeah, on this show, I've been loaned. It's been lent to me by Beelzebub.
I would say, well, it's not a lot.
So this string walks into a bar and walks up to the bartender and says, "I'll have a beer." Bartender says, "You're a string, aren't you?" String says, "Yes, I am." Bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve strings here." So the string went back to his apartment, tied his head in a knot, fluffed up his hair a little bit, went back to the bar. Walked up to the bartender and says, "I'll have a beer." Bartender says, "You're a string, aren't you?" String said, "Nope, I'm afraid not."
I love that. That was great.
French woman goes into a bar with a duck under her left arm. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, can't bring that pig in here." She looks at the bartender and goes, "It's a duck." And he goes, "With all due respect, ma'am, I was talking to the duck."
Oh!
Horse walks into the bar. Bartender says, "Why the long face?"
Bang!
Oh!
Giraffe walks into a bar. Says, "High balls are on me."
You know, the economy's kind of tight right now. There's a lot of people losing their jobs. This one middle
This is the
manager.
greatest segment we've ever done.
This one middle manager had a choice to make. Jack and Jill both worked in the office, so he had to let one of them go. So, but they were both great workers. So he decided, okay, the first one that shows up late this morning, boom, they're gone. So he's waiting. Sure enough, they both show up 5 minutes early. They're already at their desk. So lunch comes around. He goes, okay, the first one that leaves late, early for lunch or comes back late, boom, they're gone. They both worked through lunch, ate lunch at their desk. Go, he's screwed. So at the end of the day, he goes, all right, first one that leaves 10 seconds early from their desk, they are finished. They both work right through 5 o'clock. So he's like, damn it. So finally, Jill gets up and goes to her locker and puts her coat on. And he goes up to her and says, listen, I got a problem. I either have to let you or jack off, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. She goes, well, you may as well just go ahead and jack off, pal, because I got to bust a catch.
We got an email from a man named Ned on John's Island. With that, you know, when I heard the jack off part, I said, I know what's coming here. He was referencing some op-eds we did on Colbertradio.com about John Edwards being a turd Sunday. And he says, sadly, he's just one that finally got caught, pun intended, with his pants down. There must be some politicals that are really there to serve all Americans. It appears that Washington, as well as the state and local governments, I suppose, corrupts. They go to D.C. as a senator or a rep, and the so-called system overwhelms them, and they join the wagon train composed of pork barrel projects conjoined with acquired, and in some cases enhanced situation narcissism. Perhaps I should help solve the problems in government by running for office.
Nah. He's too good a person to run for office.
Too good a person.
You know how I know he's too good a person?
Tell me.
He's not in public office.
That's right. He's too smart to be in public office.
That's right.
Well, anyway, we're about to run out of time here, so what we're going to do is we want to say goodnight to all of you from Colbertradio.com, and goodnight, Snodgrass. You know we love you.
We do.